What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Packs and Chats. We got part 2 of our Shockland series. We started with the middle row. You know what? Let's go to the left. I'm left-handed, so let's go left first, then we'll do right for part 3. We're doing a row of Ravnica Allegiance and Guilds of Ravnica. We're just grabbing stacks, cracking packs. Yeah, we're going to crack all these goodies open, talk a little bit, and hopefully we pull some Shocklands along the way. Let's start with this one because I love angels and Aurelia is super badass. Is there any creature type that you guys enjoy more than, it's a really tough pack to open. Is there any creature type in Magic the Gathering that you guys gravitate towards? I've always been a fan of angels, like since day one. They were the first creature type that I built a deck around. And yeah, it's been like that ever since. CD-wide bust. Oh, the guild gates are going to get me. Yeah, my first deck was a Boros Angel deck. Originally, it started as a pre-con. I think it was 2017 pre-con. There was like a warrior on the cover of the pre-con. It was a Boros pre-con that I ended up deconstructing, and I made Aurelia the war leader, the commander of the deck. And slowly over time, I swapped out the creatures for like Boros Angels, and it's a good card. I'll put that off to the side. And yeah. The rest is history. After that, JoeTheMagicGatherer stuck with angels in a lot of my decks. I think I have like 6 or 7 decks that like have an angel sub-theme to them, or the main theme, like if it's the mono-white Jihada deck. So, yeah, they've just been part of my history. I don't know. They're my pets. Like when people say, like, what kind of pet cards do you have? A lot of them are angel stuff. And they're also something that I like to collect. Okay, we got that. Guildgate's gonna get me every time. Every time I'm gonna be like, we got a Shockland. It's just a Guildgate. JK. Yeah, people have pet cards, things that they like enjoy collecting. I collect all angel artwork. Like, if there's an angel on a card in Magic the Gathering, I probably have it because yeah, it's just my thing. We all have our things. Ooh, great card. I love that card a lot. It doesn't get the love it deserves. So yeah, any other news coming up? Let's see. Spider-Man collector booster boxes are approaching $850 to $900 on pre-order. I don't know. I made a video a while back talking about how I thought Spider-Man was going to outsell Final Fantasy, and there was a lot of hate from the Final Fantasy community stating that I didn't know what I was talking about, that Final Fantasy is a much bigger IP than Spider-Man, and it's well known worldwide. So I did a little like poll. You could look back in a previous video where I basically text a bunch of people in my phone an image of Spider-Man and an image of Cloud, who's like arguably the most famous Final Fantasy character. And I said, hey, can you tell me who's in picture A and who's in picture B? And most people, oh, Shockland number 1 of the video, Godless Shrine. I will take it. I love getting a Shockland. Shockland number 1. We got 1 Shockland in the previous video. When I did part 1, we got 1 Shockland, so we have 1 in each now. Yeah, so I sent them a photo of each character, and I said, tell me who's in photo A and photo B. And everybody got Spider-Man, and a few of my friends and family got Cloud. But overwhelmingly, everybody knew Spider-Man. Okay, very nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think people get like... People fanboy out for their own IPs, and then they think that just because they love the IP, that it's the #1 IP around the world. You got to keep emotions out of it. Like if, ooh, very nice. If they made a Star Wars crossover with Magic the Gathering, of course I'd be like, yeah, that's going to overthrow Spider-Man easily. Like it's much well more known IP, even though I love Spider-Man more. You got to keep emotions out of it. Nice foil. Very cool. But, yeah, I don't know. People get emotional with that kind of stuff, man. There's like an emotional attachment to want to see their IP do the best. You can't be that way. You got to call a spade, and it is what it is. Okay, I thought that was something else. Come on, can we get some more Shocklands? Super cool. Goddamn Guild Gates, man. Guild Gates are going to be the death of me in these types of videos because... I don't know, I just instantly, like, they got me back in the day when I would open up Ravnica, and they're going to get me today. Has anybody pulled any cool shock lands from Edge of Eternities? I opened up all my collector booster boxes, and let me tell you, I pulled a lot of good stuff, like some really epic stuff. I don't want to spoil the shorts that are coming down the line, but yeah, I opened up all my boxes, made a ton of short videos, and yeah, I pulled my fair share of shock lands and some other great hits along the way. Ooh, very nice. Is this Mythic #1? Very cool. We got an Elf Ooze Wizard because that's the thing. Damn Guild Gates. So yeah, pulled a bunch of cool stuff. Edge of Eternities, I think like it's reminded me a lot of Kamigawa. Like let me just state this. Like I think Kamigawa Neon Dynasty is one of the better sets in the last 5 to 10 years. I would say in the last 5 to 10 years, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty sticks out as like one of the best sets. There's so many good cards in it, and the rare land cycle is just phenomenal in that set. It's so damn good. And Edge of Eternities reminds me of that with like mythic planets, shock lands. Like when you have a good mythic land cycle and good shock lands, like two types of lands, rares and mythics that support the set. Ooh, we got a Niv Mizzet. Very nice. We could always stop for a Niv Mizzet. Very cool. This is not bad so far. Shockland, Niv Mizzet, a Mythic. Remember, this was back in the day when there weren't collector booster packs. Like, you literally just got booster packs like this, and you just had to find all the goodies inside the hard way. Not what a collector pack with like 7 rares in it. But, ooh, Simic Ascendancy. I have this in my Merfolk deck. Very cool. Yeah, Edge of Eternities, it's reminded me a lot of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. I think the set long-term is going to do really well overall, because when you have so many supporting pieces like that, it's a good set if you have one supporting piece, like just a good rare land cycle. You have a rare land cycle and a mythic land cycle, yeah, it's going to do well long-term. That could support a set all on its own. Knights of Autumn, it's a good card. So, yeah. I think Edge of Eternities is a 10 out of 10. I think it's up there with Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. I think it's going to be one of those sets like Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. We still talk about it to this day. And there's a lot of notables in there. And I think Eternities is definitely going to be the similar reaction to that. Okay. Man, we're not doing so hot when it comes to shocklands, man. I was expecting more in the second video, seeing how we only pulled one shockland in the previous video. I was hoping we were going to see a lot more shocks in this video. Okay, there we go. And it is not looking that way. We only have like a few packs left. What did you guys think of Ravnica? I mean, I think these booster boxes are sitting around $100 each still, or $120. So they're not terribly expensive. And yeah, it's pretty much Shockland or bust. Bedevil, actually, that's not a bad card. I like that card. It's Shockland or bust in a lot of this. So Ravnica, I mean, you also had Smothering Tithe in there too. I shouldn't really say that. You have Assassin's Trophy. There are some other good hits. But the Shocklands are the main thing people are hunting for in the set. Not this rare spider. It's definitely not that. So yeah, going back to Spider-Man. Collector booster boxes already pre-ordering for an insane amount. I have mine locked in. I paid around $450 for my collector booster boxes that I pre-ordered, so I'm happy with that, seeing where the prices are now. Ooh, Taste Karlov. Very cool, very stunning. Very powerful lady. So I'm happy I pre-ordered those, because those prices now, $850 to $900. I don't know. I think it balances out. I think we get a little bit of a plateau, maybe even retrace a little bit with the pricing. Okay, is a Guild Gate. I just can't see it being like, man, so hot out the gate like that. And we don't have a serialized card. If I'm not mistaken, there's no serialization in Spider-Man, which is okay. Like, I guess like they're not doing them in every set, but I could have sworn after Innistrad Remastered that they stated like we're gonna have a serialized card, which is like the headliner card in every set moving forward. But I guess I was wrong, or I guess they pivoted from that. Merfolk Wizard. So yeah, I don't know. I was kind of looking forward to like a serialized card in every set moving forward. I know like I know like with Ravnica Remastered, they put too many serialized cards in that set, in those collector booster boxes. Like you if you want to get a serialized card, you should buy Ravnica Remastered because you have a really good shot of pulling one of them. I think there was like a ton of rares and mythics that like were serialized 1 to 500. So like yeah, you had a good shot of pulling them. And then Innistrad Remaster came around. They're like, no, we're just going to pick one card, which was Edgar Markov, which I have. I love that card. We're just going to pick one card. That's going to be the headliner. That's the serialized card. That's the chase of the set. And then Aether Drift had the Aether Spark. And then what did we have after that? The Aether Spark. Oh my god, why am I blanking? I mean, Final Fantasy had the Chocobo. There was one other one, though, that I'm missing. Oh, this is gonna bother me. Innistrad Remastered had Edgar, Aether Spark for Aether Drift. Man, it's on the tip of my tongue. What was the set after Aether Drift? There was one other serialized headliner card. God, that's bothering me so much right now. I hate that I can't remember that. Not Duskmourn. Jesus, what was after Aether Drift? This is going to bother the crap out of me. There was one more. Serialized 1 to 500 in a set. Put it in the comments below. I'm going to hate myself for not knowing that. Angel of Grace. Nice angel mythic. You know, we just talked about how much I love those angels. Man, 2 packs left. One of each. Am I going to pull another shock? I mean, video 1, we had 1 shock land. Video 2, only 1 shock land. I mean, you were people did challenges where they opened up a box each of these and tried to get like 10 shock lands between the 2 boxes. So it's not unheard of to at least get on average 2 to 3. Is it Guild? What was the rare in this? Oh, this guy? Yikes, man. Not good. Not good. I'm hoping video number 3 when we go to the right row, the right side of the row. Yeah, the right row of each box. I'm hoping then we pull a lot of shocks because this was not good overall. But you know what? We got a little good conversation in it. Okay, we're ending off on a Merfolk Wizard. Cool. Yeah, all in all, that's all the packs. I mean, I guess the biggest thing that we pulled out of this one was Godless Shrine. We got 1 shock land in 1 row each. Yeah, I think Spider-Man's gonna be a hit. I think it's gonna be really awesome. I think it's gonna do well. I think it's gonna smash numbers. Yeah, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's like one of my favorite superheroes. It kind of like Spider-Man means a lot to me as a fat kid growing up in like Queens, New York, and like being a nerdy kid who read comic books and like being in Queens, New York, and Spider-Man's from Queens, New York, so it's a sentimental superhero for me. He's always been my favorite, him and Batman for DC. So yeah, I think the set's gonna do well. I hope it does well. I can't wait to open all the product from it. I'm super pumped for it. Yeah, that's all I got for today, guys.